Libra. You've been powering through a lot of things. You've been powering through something that was something that you felt, okay, something like, it's almost like a vision of yours. Like sometimes it disappears, it's not there, and sometimes it comes back, you know? It's like you know how much you're capable of achieving. I feel like if you were in a class, you know, and there was like a challenge, you will always strive to come out with the best project or score, whatever it is. It's like, you know, you really push yourself. You go beyond those boundaries within you with the things that you have. It's like you know that your mind can do so much more than we think it can. And I see those are the things that you think about, that you know. But also wary. I see you're very wary of others around you, some people around you. Not too trusting of some people around you. You're very good at stopping what could be potentially emotional damage or pain. You know, you're gotten to the point where you can stop it in its tracks. You're like, no, I see where this is going. You know, and that's what, again, you just power through those things. You power through the jobs that you have. You power through sometimes when you have little to no money, let's say. You know, very little, you know, the struggle. And hi, Libra, how are you? I'm great. Yes, I'm really, everything's great. But at the same time, you really want to say, no, everything's terrible. I don't know what's happening. And but you don't. You control yourself because you know that things will always get better. Yes, they get better. They get better because you're taking control of your emotions. You're not letting those negative vibes out. You have such focus, and I see you're not showing it to the world, particularly the certain things that you're wanting to focus on. And I feel like because in some ways it could have been taken away from you, this could be for the very few I'm seeing in the past, and you don't want to go through that again. There is something that's right. I see a big phoenix rising here, Libra, massive phoenix rising. It is your time. It is your time. It's like I'm getting something of conspiracies. I'm hearing like conspiracies around you. You know exactly when and how to shut out the naysayers. And that's what makes you the phoenix rising as well. You know, I do see that perhaps there was some people that very gave lots of belittling comments, like backhanded comments. And it's just like I see an eye roll, like, oh yeah, you know, you can do without that. And I do see that you would rather kind of just not be around anybody if you have to deal with that. But you do have some very close, special friendships there if you want. Highly attractive. Like there's a lot of attraction coming towards you. And I also see you're quite in demand with something here. This Phoenix rising will give that magnetism. You know, it gives you that magnetism. It gives you that where something is coming through where you always knew it would happen. This is what I'm seeing. You always knew that this particular thing would happen. A dream, something you always hoped, wished for, never fully showed. If your heart felt lonely, felt, like there was a void, you didn't always fully show it. That's just something private between you and yourself. There is a release happening from this void. Somebody is very attracted towards you. I have to say that something within your heart needs to be fully released for this to be realized. And you are starting to connect the dots also, and nothing is going to stop this Phoenix rising, by the way. It's very, very strong and prominent here. And nothing will stand in your way. There is some great success headed your way, and it's the actions that you take. That's why I was saying at the beginning, you power through a lot of things. You are like, you have this inner strength that's impossible to break in many ways. You refuse to have anything break like that. You have that insistence, that perseverance. Okay, Libra, let's see what we have for you. Oh, we have the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, okay, yep. Four of Wands and the Eight of Swords. Queen of Cups, Four of Swords, and the Four of Wands. I don't know what I'm saying. Sorry, Eight of Swords. Everything seems very, very together here. Very, very. This is all like one situation. That's why. This is very much where your heart wants to be, which is with this Queen of Cups, big, strong. Fulfillment with your emotions, with your heart. The Four of Wands, it's like you're headed this way. It's there. There is this unshakable bond. With the Four of Wands, you're waiting to celebrate. You're waiting for all of these connections to happen. You've been building this foundation that's within you. Eight of Swords, though, it's like, it's there, but there's a limit to it right now. Here with the Eight of Swords, it's this stagnant energy. It's this place where you feel stuck. Like other things could be moving, but there's one particular thing when in terms of the heart, it feels a little stuck. And that's exactly what I was talking about. That's it. This is confirmation of that, Libra. There's a release that needs to happen. And it is stuck. See, it wants to go this way with the success of this happiness, this beautiful home that you can create for yourself, or relationship, something very healthy. But there is something that is getting in the way. We have the Ace of Pentacles. So it's wanting you to release, and as you release, things start to come forward. Ace of Pentacles and the Judgment, Libra. Look at that. Well, you see, everything else is going really well. Prosperity. Lots of luck in finances. It's coming through. Lots of luck in finances. And I was saying the vibrations that you give out. With you, once you've set something, there's no turning back. Once you see or visualize something, you don't close your eyes anymore on that. You keep forward. Keep going here. And that is where you help the universe give you this, to receive your manifestations. From the things that you've been focusing on, to receive these gifts, these rewards. And I do see luck. I am definitely seeing luck here in your finances. And with the Judgment card, it is very much your call, Libra. Very much your call. I see there is something There's something, if you look at your heart, it's full, it's great, you know, lots of things happening, lots of sad things as well, but you're you know, you're very great at going past that, at, you know, kind of like, okay, I'm good now, let's go forward, let's continue to there's a lot of progress, basically, you know, and you're very open with that. But I do see this one tiny thing that you, and there's a tiny key with it in your heart that needs to be unlocked. It keeps coming through. Just one tiny thing there. And that is when I see things will start coming through, rolling through, and it's like destiny is calling here. Destiny is calling you in a really big way. You're achieving. You're the one achieving greatness. I think I said this is not the same as Gemini, your fellow air sign. A couple of similarities here and there, very different, but you are really kind of, I feel like you're allowing, you understand that you have to work with the universe, you have to work with spirit here, you know, and that's what you're doing. You definitely are taking action, and you do understand that certain things need to be released. Oh my goodness, I said similar to Gemini, and the same card comes out, Seven of Swords. Oh. You know what, Libra? Because you're achieving a lot, there will be people around you that perhaps they're not always so happy to see you be so successful. And that is why, here we go, there's the connection. That's why you've learned from the past to not show exactly what it is that you truly want, because you're working on it behind the scenes. Behind, like, you don't have to show everybody. And also behind the scenes of you, you know, spiritually in the universe, things are also happening. But you're very much, you know, you're more and more connected to that. So ignore here the naysayers, and you're just, you know what, you're stepping up, Libra. You're stepping up here with the Seven of Swords. You're like, you know what, I see you, I know what you're doing. It's okay, because I'm headed in a direction that I've been wanting to head to, that I am, you know. And you're achieving the Ace of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, the Queen of Cups here. I do see something big is destined. And I'm getting something here about the community. Maybe you're becoming more known in the community. You know, you're kind of like almost a staple, maybe in your neighborhood, something like that is coming through. Okay, Two of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. I just felt like a couple more had to come out. And here, it's like, here with the Two of Swords, being careful with how you choose things and who you speak to. It's what I'm getting. Being careful who you speak to. Being sure and stable and strong in the direction that you are going. You know, just having the ability to trust yourself. And we get the Queen of Pentacles. And I'm saying, like, financially things are gonna go really, really well here. Very, very stable. And I see communication also is key when it comes to certain endeavors that you're working on. To be open and just to get things sorted out, whether it's contracts or whatnot, but there is a lot of abundance here and a lot of growth financially. And then within the heart, there is, I'm getting whispers and something soft coming through once that little piece is unlocked, you know, and then everything is set, everything is in order. And I'm just seeing here, being careful with who you speak to. That's exactly why the Seven of Swords is behaving this way. But you know, this is very much like you're being favored in many ways, Libra.